Okay guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be working on our space game. We're going to go back to that game for a couple of episodes, maybe one or two. We don't really have much to do in this episode, although I do want to go back into it and start creating, what are they called, some different particle effects, so that when you land on a slab or one of the platforms in the game, it's not, when it breaks and shatters, it's not always that blue color. Because if we swap to, where is it, display, if we swap to here, you can see that when we start the game off, we start with a blue platform, and as the game goes on, the platforms automatically change color. So I'll show you now. See, that platform particle effect was blue, and so was that one when you land on a grey platform. So that's what we want to try and correct today. But yeah, we'll stop playing the game and then we can get straight into it. So what we want to do is, first of all, at the moment in our game we only have the three different colors. So we've got a blue platform. Where's our platforms? Okay, so we've got a blue platform, we've got a grey one, and we've got a red one. Where is it? Red one, this one. So we're going to make the particle effects now, or we're just going to copy the other one and change the color just to make it a little bit quicker. But later on in this game series we'll probably make different colors, or actually we'll add some texture to it so it looks like they're from different planets. So I think when the color or the theme of the game actually changes, instead of changing from color to color, it will change planet to planet. So obviously you'll start on Earth maybe, or even the Moon, and then you'll transition to Earth and then Mars and Venus and so on. So that's what the aim of what we want to get done is. But today we're just going to focus on creating the different particle effects for today, just to get started. So I think this is our particle system. Yes, it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename, well, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to rename this to, well, I think it's blue one. Blue. Actually, let's do this. Instead of typing the whole thing, we'll just add in the color before. So blue particle system. Rename that, and then what we can do is we can copy that twice, and then the next one we will open up again, and then we will change the blue to red. And then we also need to change the color of it, so rename file. So there we go, we got a red one. Now we need to change the color, so color over lifetime. So instead of having the blue one, we're just going to change the color to a red color, like that. And then this side will probably be also red. Actually, should we make it transparent so that it disappears over time? I don't think so. We'll leave it like that for now. And then we'll do the same thing for the next one. So we'll save that, and then we'll go back, double click on another one, on the third one that we made, and then instead of having this as blue, we will go and change this to, I think it's gray. Yes, a gray one. So gray particle system, and then we'll rename that file, and then we will change the color of it from blue to gray. So like that. Let's choose a dark, probably like a darkish gray, maybe like that. And then we can change this one to maybe like a light, slightly lighter, so that it changes over time. Then we can save that, and then we can go back. So now those have been created, and we won't see that in the game, but we do need to go and change some things in our code. So now we need to find out where in our code we are actually playing these animations, or not animations but particle systems. So let's see, astronaut, global, grounded, outbounds, platform. Is it in platform? No, it's not. UI manager, spawner, platform collider. It's probably in here. So in here we have got our particle effect. So that was the blue one, because at the time we only had one, so we only needed one reference. In this case now we are going to need three different references, one for the blue, one for the grey, and one for the red. So let's copy and paste that twice, and then we can change the first one to blue particle effect, and then the same to the bottom ones. We'll go gray, and then we will do the same one to the bottom one. We'll say red particle effect. Cool. So obviously in the inspector we'll go ahead and drag those in, but for now, actually let's go do that now quickly. So where's this going to be? Platform. It's going to be on our platform, so let's open up our platform prefab. Platform script. Cool. I'm just thinking, how are we going to do this? Because I'm seeing here that each of our platforms is named differently, obviously, and they've all got the same tag. So we might have to do this in terms of names and not tags, which is how I wanted to do it. So let's go on our red platform. In our collider, what is it? Particle effect. Did we save the script? Platform collider, we did. I'm just going to replace this with blue particle effect just to see if we get rid of that error. And our references pop up here. They should. So there we go, now they've popped up. So now we can go ahead and drag in those 3 different particles. So the red one will obviously go to our red particle effect reference. Gray goes to gray, and then obviously the blue will go to the blue one, like that. So that should be fine. Now all we have to do now is figure out a way to play the correct particle effect when you stand on a platform and it breaks. So obviously if the grey one breaks, we want to play the grey effect. So what we could do is we could have a look at the name of the parent object of our base collider, or in this case our collider rather. And then depending on whether the collider or the parent's name is red, blue or green, sorry, red, blue or grey, we go ahead and play the correct effect. So let's do that. Let's go. We probably will change this later on in the game when it gets when we refine the game a bit more and make it a bit more professional. But for now, let's create a function here called public, or we can make this private because we don't need to access it from anywhere. So private void play actually we've already got a play effect, so let's just do it straight in there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to change this function up a little bit. So at the moment we're passing in a transform and a collision. So the transform is our particle effect and the collision is obviously the collision with the platform. So I'm going to add in another parameter here and say let's say, what are we going to use? Game object. We'll try with game object first. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. So game object, and then we'll say platform, like that. And then when we call the play effect here, obviously we need to pass in our game object. So we need to first of all, or actually we can just pass it in straight away. So the same way we're destroying our parent game object, we can go ahead and pass that straight into, where is it, into here as our game object for our platform. So that should be our platform, I hope. So let's do this. So in here, instead of just instantiating the particle effect straight away, we need to go determine what the name is of the platform, and according to the name, determine which effect we need to play. So let's do that. So let's go and say let's go say var name is equal to platform dot name. So that should give us our name of the platform. So for now, I'm just going to say debug.log and then say name. So let's go see if this is working so far. So we'll save that and switch back into our game. And then we can go ahead and play the game. So now whenever we stand on a platform and break it, we should get a message in our console saying the name of the platform. So it's either going to be platform red, platform blue, or platform what's the other one, gray. So let's go and see if that works. So let's play the game. Hopefully we don't have to wait a while until we can destroy a platform, because like they're all randomly destroyed, so you never know which one's going to get destroyed. Also, we need to find some new sound, because the sound for this game is terrible. Okay, so something is happening here. So blue particle effect or platform collider has not been assigned. Blue, okay, let's go and say, open up the blue particles. No, what is it? Blue platform. And then on our collider, we need to add in these effects, because we only did it to, I think it was the red one. So let's go and do that now. So we obviously need the blue particle system. We need the grey one, and then last but not least we need the red one. And now we have to do it for the grey one as well. So on our collider, drag in the blue one, drag in the grey one, and drag in the red one, like that. So now let's go play the game and see. Hopefully we don't get those errors, because I think that the red one, we've done the red one. So let's play, hit play, and then let's see. What am I doing? Control. Okay, stop that again. So eventually we will get a message on the screen telling us which platform has been there we go. So grey. Okay, interesting. Platform grey. That's not right, because we stood on actually, did we? Let's have a look and do that again. Platform 3. Okay, so I know why that happened. So we all on. Okay, so we started off with. Okay, if I can get there. Obviously the first ones are going to be. We'll actually change the name so we don't get that error, but the first ones obviously have a different name. So if we look at our hierarchy here, you can see, what am I doing? Sample scene, yeah, that's what we want. So let's go start the game again quick. In our hierarchy, you can see that the platforms that we start with in the game, they've got a name of platform 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's why we got that funny name in the console earlier. So let's go and see now. So we start off with destroying a grey one. So what we got grey. Let's carry on and see if we get a red one now. Okay, so we did get red, so that's working nicely. Cool, so let's go and see if we can try and play the correct particle system. So what do we have to do now? We can get rid of this for now, and then here we can say if this is probably not the best way to do it, but it's going to be quick, so let's just do it like this quick and see what works. So we'll add in an if statement and say if name is equal to red platform, then do this. Else if, well, that's not useful. Else if name is equal to blue platform, do that. Else if, or for now we'll just say else because we only have 3, so we'll say else play this one. So this is where we can go and instantiate our effect. So in here we'll say This was for the red one, so we'll say, where is it? Okay, so we need to do this a little bit different. So I'm gonna delete the particle effect out of the parameter, like that. And then, just because we're going to be using 3 different ones, we can pull it straight from the reference up here. So let's go and say particle effect equals instantiate. This one is going to be red particle effect, like that. A local or parameter name particle effect cannot be declared in the scope because the name is used in an enclosing local scope. Okay, we need to get rid of that. Cool. So we can paste that there and then paste that there again, and obviously we need to change this. So for this one we need the blue particle effect, and for this one we need the grey particle effect, like that. And then we need to go and create these strings. So do we have a global class? We do. So open up our global, and this is where we're gonna put all of our strings, just to, so if we need to update them, we can update them in one place. So here we will say blue platform, copy that, paste that there and there, and then just change the name, gray, and then the other one was red. So in here, this needs to be the same as the actual name. So what have we got? Platform blue, platform gray, platform red. So it has to be the same, or exactly the same, including case. So I think it's case sensitive. So for blue, we'll say, what is it? I've already forgotten. Is it platform red? Okay, so it's going to be lowercase p. So for platform blue, I think. And then we'll copy this again, just paste it in there, and change the color. So platform gray and platform red, like that. So we'll save that. Go back to our platform collider here, and in here we can go and say global.red platform and global.blue platform. Apparently not. So let's go back here. Oh, why did I close that? Back to our global here. Public side reunion string, blue platform. Oh, okay, so that is right. But we need to add in a second equals. Cool, so we'll save that and then jump back into the game, and let's see if our correct particle effect is working whenever we break a platform, when we stand on it, or jump on it, whatever it's called. So play the game and see if this works, because then that will be the end of this episode. Nice, quick and short, assuming it worked. So we will get a grey one, hopefully. So that worked, grey one. Then we should get a red one, or blue one rather, because that's not working. Let's go back and see, do we change anything? So red, blue, red is red, blue, blue. Okay. So let's see, if name is equal to red, so let's see, is this correct? Red platform is equal to platform red, blue platform is equal to platform blue, grey platform is equal to platform grey. You know what, to make this a lot easier to understand, I'm just going to make them the same. So platform blue, platform grey, and platform red. So what we need to do is we need to go back into, where is it, into here, and change these. So this will be platform red, and this will be platform gray, platform blue rather, like that. And then obviously if these two conditions are not met, then obviously the default one is going to be the gray particle effect, which is why I think it was playing the gray one. So I'm just going to go back to our particle effects here and say open up the gray one and change the color. So the color, that's fine, of the gray one, and then let's open up the red one. I think this color is a bit wrong, so this needs to be red. Don't know why this is not red. That needs to be red, and that also needs to be red, like that. I'll keep it like that. We'll just double check the blue one. It should be fine because we didn't change this one. This was our default one to start off with, so that's blue. Double check the gray one, change this to gray as well. That one and this one, make that darker like that. Cool. So let's go and play the game, and hopefully now we should be able to see that our platforms are breaking and playing the correct particle system. I hope. Also, we still need to change the name of the what is called the initial platforms that are in the scene. So we'll eventually get a broken platform, I hope. Okay, so we're still getting a grey one, who knows why. Still getting a grey one. Did we put these in the correct place? So let's go and open our platform red. And on our collider, let's see, red, red, grey, grey, blue, blue. Okay, so let's see. If global, if name is equal to. I'm just going to print out a name quick so I can see what's happening. So we'll print that out. Maybe platform red. Hold on, let's see. Name equals platform.red, transform.parent.game object. Yeah, that should be correct, because if we play the game, you can see that the correct name is being printed out. So let's see if this works. So that is plain grey one, that's correct. That's also correct. Okay, so we need to try and get to the red ones. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say else if, and copy this like that, paste that in there, and then we'll say global dot platform gray. Save that, and I hope that works. I don't think you need a else statement at the end. So if it doesn't meet any of those three if statement things, then it shouldn't play any any particle effect. So which it won't always play, so that's fine. Actually, it's not fine because the platform will still break. So let's try and see if we can get to. Okay, so that one didn't meet anything. Okay, I think I know why. So we're not going to be able to do this like this. So what we have to do is we have to change the name. Okay, well, so never mind, forget about the name. We have to change and use the tags. So let's go and do that. So add tag. For now, we will just add new tags and use tags, but we'll figure out a different way to do this. So let's say red platform, or what have we got? Platform red. Let's keep it the same. So we'll say platform red, and then we'll do the same thing. Platform blue. Same thing again. Platform gray. And then on our red platform, obviously we'll put on the red tag on, we'll save that. This is our prefab, cool. So on our gray platform, we will put the gray one. And then obviously on the blue one, we'll go ahead and put the blue one on there. Not the red one, the blue one. Save that. Okay, so red has red. Grey has grey, that has that. Okay, and then just to get these ones working, I'm going to add the same tag, so platform. Okay, so they already have it on because they are all blue platforms. Cool. So in here, instead of saying name, I'm going to say tag is equal to platform dot tag, and then we should say shouldn't have to change anything else. Tag like that. So we'll save that and then jump back into the game, and now that should work, because the problem that we had is whenever a platform gets instantiated into the game, the name changes from just being platform, the like blue or red or green or grey, whatever color it is, it goes from that to platform blue and then space bracket clone. So obviously the name was never what we wanted it to be, which is why it was pulling out of the if statement. So let's see if this works. Play the game, and hopefully we can get some particle effects. Okay, so that one works. That one's fine. Now we need to see if we can get a what's it called, a red effect plane. Okay, if we can get there, or even a blue one maybe. Okay, so we got a grey one. Another grey one. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Okay, so we got a red one, which is great, and I think that's where the colors end for now. So let's just see if we can get. Oh, okay, I can't get any further. But yeah, that's that. We're gonna leave that like that for now. Like I said, that's not gonna be the final version of this, because obviously we're gonna change the textures of the platforms to match like different planets and when the theme changes of the game. So we'll do that later on in the game series. But for now, that will do for just to get like kind of an example of it running, so that we can just change it slightly later on. We'll make it a lot quicker and easier. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in a couple of days when we, I think, either carry on with this game or go back to our new slab stacker game. But yeah, that's it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next game, episode, series, whatever it's called. Anyway, goodbye.